Ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, hello and welcome back to Dyson's Air Program. I'm Calmputer, and this is working really well. In fact, all of the energy exchangers are working at 100%, and we even have power left to spare, apparently. And there is a bit of an issue, though, in that we still have a lot of empty accumulators out there. And here we are full and not really sending any out. I'm a little concerned that we might have too many accumulators in the system again, but there's an easy fix for that, I suppose. You just delete a bunch of them. But it's also not exactly a nice way to fix it, I feel. However, it is pretty beautiful, I have to say. Now, the frame rate, let's see, there, is also, I mean, yeah, it has gone down. Let's say, I think it was at around 55 when I started this little project. Also like how you can see down, technically, from this planet. And, I mean, up as well if you move around a little bit. And also, yeah, this frame rate is probably going to go back up once I stop the influx of solar sails. So let's go do that. Should be from around here. Yeah, wow. Yeah, didn't really show that in the time-lapse, did I? Also, I love the... like, just the colors of this place. The darker blue together with this... just let's get a bit of a better view here. And then go that way, I want to say. That's... I think this is actually shooting more sails per minute than the... oh no, of course it does. Yes. Yeah, than the minigun planet from... I think it must have been tidal waves. Yeah. And yes, it absolutely is shooting more. Because all of these are proliferated as well. Actually, now that I think about it, that could be technically a lie. There we go. Let's see. Are we... we have definitely... yes. All of the solar sails are being proliferated, which means they shoot faster. Can't really see that there, but should be able to see here. You can choose to proliferate effect. I think... I do know that small carrier rockets, when proliferated, will shoot faster. I think it's about twice the speed. But it doesn't really say that. Maybe it just counts as production speed up? Don't know. But anyway, what I want to do is that and that. And that for all of these, so give me a moment. that should do it. Still though, that is pretty massive. Also, kind of worried a little bit. I have set up buffers that should take all of the solar sails and just demand them from everywhere. Maybe I'm actually making more solar sails than even that buffer can account for. Also, yeah. Pretty nice. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I do love just the colors of this Dyson sphere. The yellow with the blue and the very lighter blue, I suppose. Yeah, it works. It works. However, I also noticed that when these layers were absorbing the solar sails, they changed the color of the sails compared to the default. The default is some kind of cyan or dark cyan, which I definitely also like. But they became a darker blue, closer to that blue, when they were being absorbed by the color of these ones. Or they became the color of these, I think. So if I were to do something like this, and then change the color to, let's say, pink. Oh, that's not. That should be. That was instantaneous. Good. If I now dismantle that, I'm pretty sure that the resulting sails will also all be pink. Interesting. If true. Well, that's going to have to be a little bit of a teaser for a new video. Or the next video, possibly. And what else? Oh, right, yes, the launching planet. Should be not around there? Ah, there, I think. Scarlet, maybe? Could be volcanic ash. Yes, that seems more likely. But yeah, the buffer I've built elsewhere seems to already be full, which means that I'm actually shooting... Oh, that's not you, okay. Oh, no, wrong system. Covered sheet, yeah. I'm actually making... That can't be true. No, of course it isn't. Yeah. And it's already gone down. How has that been? Well, let's see. 10 hours. All right. So basically, I have the potential to produce 48,000. Well, maybe let's say 40,000. Or roughly somewhere around there, yeah. And when all of the buffers were... But that doesn't make sense. These should be roughly the same. Unless travel time is being taken into account as well. Gonna have to look at those buffers a little bit later. But this, though, I really love this design. It feels like something out of Transformers, I suppose, but I really like it. Also, there was a major problem with it, where I wanted... I wanted all of these guys, the first line, to shoot out their small carrier rockets at the exact same time. And when I first started, only a few of them were proliferated, so some of them were a lot faster than others, which didn't work as well as I would have hoped. So I needed to have this section, just this section here, powered up. Without powering up these, as I was building the... not really... No, I had already designed this before then. Otherwise, I could have just done that and built it, and that would be that. But... So, anyway, the way I solved it, quote unquote, is this little thing here. Right now, there are now two electrical systems here. This one, which has 100% satisfaction, of course, because there's nothing drawing power, but it's 7.05 gigawatts. And let's see, this one, which has 165 gigawatts, also 100% satisfaction. And I just simply made sure that none of the artificial stars on this side, any of these stars, were actually given antimatter fuel rods. And so that's how that worked. So when I wanted all of this, that means, of course, that this one was powered and all of the proliferators, but these ones were not, so they couldn't send their small carrier rockets. And then when I wanted to start, I simply put down a wireless power tower right there, and that connected everything, which also then turned on these sorters, which fed all of the artificial stars, including this one. And then it went all the way up here. So, yeah, it a lot more work for what is essentially just 10 seconds of footage in the time lapse, but I really liked it. Especially liked how it's just, yeah. And of course, in case you didn't notice, the solar sail planet also is going from north to... Actually, is that north now that I look at it? Yes, north. From north to south in the same way. So, yeah. Also, I'm not really sure why all of these artificial stars are turned on right now. They don't need to be, because nothing is actually requesting their power. But oh well. Anyway, what I want to do now is just do... Wow. Okay. Sure. Let's just go with that then. I don't... I built a buffer for these guys too. Also, yes, I did run out of small carrier rockets kind of in the middle of the video as well. But thankfully it didn't look too dissimilar from the start. So everything turned out well, I think. And there. Also, maybe we can start sending out some of these as well, because we don't really need them anymore. Certainly not as many. Oh, there we go. And we And also, like, technically, not even that. Right. Where are you guys going? Ah! Yes, of course. I'm a little concerned that you're going just back and forth here. Yes, let's go look at the buffers. But still, I should probably add the blueprint of this to my little blueprint database. Later. Not right now. Okay, those are way faster than me. Nope, nope, there they were. I overtook them. I think. Oh yeah. So this is going to be the solar sail buffer. There. Unless I... Yeah. Oh, right. The problem is this is not the primary buffer. This is just a buffer for solar sails I am building here right now. That are not full. Interesting. Curious, interesting. And then this should then be solar sails for the production of small carrier rockets. Which I feel like maybe should be considered a little bit cheating. Also, yeah, the frame rate go up when you leave that one system. But again, that should be fixed once I get the... Boom, wow. Once I get the solar sails to stop. So, okay. I was wrong? Question mark. This seems... Okay, so this is the primary buffer. Wait, have I? This doesn't make sense. Oh, no, no, it does make sense. Which is even more depressing. Okay, because this isn't powered. Pretty sure... Oh, you're powered, but you are not. Alright, remote supply, but you're full. Demand on everything. Yeah, because I just powered you on. Also, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, right, yes, yes, of course. Yeah. Like I said, I just powered you on. And then we have you guys, and you don't have enough photon combiners. Because you don't have enough optical grading crystals. Well, that should be in here somewhere. Yeah. 0. Can we get any? No, we cannot get any. That's depressing. And again, very concerning, but... Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Forgot I did that, and that's small carrier rockets. And it's not actually... Well, never mind. There's a fair bit. We have some. We have a lot. Right. Huh. Yeah. Sometimes I surprise even myself. Where... You should then be built here, shouldn't you? And I think you actually are. Come on, show me the equator. There you are. The equator. And I'm wrong. I am not making small carrier rockets here at all. Only solar cells, which makes this, or these, buffers very oddly placed here, I feel. But I think I'm okay with it. For now. Where do I make the... Still, that's a lot. Interesting. I'm actually making... Over the same amount of time, I have made more than I have used. No, that doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, anyway. Just looking at things here, and I did notice that I was kind of running low on proliferators when I built this place. And that's borne out by these numbers there. Consumption is higher than the production, yeah. But graviton lenses is fine, as is antimatter fuel rods. Except, of course... let's go look at that too, while we're here. Okay, there we go, there. And... where did I put that? Was that Kipha Borealis, maybe? No, there. There. No, we're not making antimatter fuel rods there. Lambda Corvi. That's the place. Yeah. Good memory, but short. I bet this is out of sync again. Yeah, pretty sure it's out of sync. Oh yeah, no. It should have... No, wait. That's when they should have all gone together. And they didn't. So, yeah, no. And you could also see that in the time-lapse of... well, the Journey time-lapse. So named because the band Journey made part of the... well, one song that I know of from the Homeworld soundtrack that I used in the actual time-lapse. But, yeah. There we go. You could see that these rings were slowly over the course of the time lapse getting out of sync with each other. Because, well, they should all, like, eventually line up in a neat little one ring, and they don't after a while. And it's a little bit frustrating if you're trying to go for that look where they eventually just, yeah, coalesce. But no such luck. Also, now this looks kind of silly here, but oh well. Also, how long? 30 seconds? But it's actually going to be a little bit longer, so maybe 40 seconds? Alright. Oh, right, I changed something, didn't I? Gameplay, let's see. Let's go to 1. Fine. Then... yeah, that's a bit faster. But what am I going to do now? I have automated everything in here. Well, not in here, but I've automated warpers in here, and all of the fuel rods, and the proliferators, and the vessels, drones, sails, and carrier rockets. Wait, what's supposed to be here? I mean, I suppose next would be the research, but there's no need for it, except what? Reforming refine? Why? With the development of chemical science, it is now possible to add hydrogen and coal to crude oil and process more crude oil through reforming reaction. Wait, what? Refined oil and hydrogen and coal creates more refined oil. Add hydrogen and coal to crude oil. Crude oil? No, that's refined oil. And process more crude oil through reforming refraction. Also, that would probably be what's supposed to be there then. Yeah, 500 of each. I mean, we could just take these here and get it. But I suppose I should research it properly later. Other than that, there's nothing to get. And upgrades, I'm already way overpowered. To the point where I actually had to import antimatter fuel rods to keep my mech powered. So I don't really feel the need to create like universal matrix research just to become even more overpowered. Seems silly, I suppose. Also, now it's a little bit too finicky. So go down to there. Very good, very good. All right, we have full antimatter. Okay. I was a fool for worrying. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Some of them are actually... oh, yeah, because these lines, that line, and that line, nope, just that line and that line, have to go through an extra splitter. This line and this line should be draining a little bit faster. There, yeah. And they definitely are. All right. How would I solve that if I were so inclined? I would get a third splitter here to go in and then out. But I'm fine with this. I mean, this is way more than I will ever need. Yeah, this is all good. Yeah. All right. Oh, well, it... Yeah. There is 2 of them in there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Fine. Anyway, should I fill this in? I mean, it clearly isn't necessary to launch a bunch of solar sails to this. Yeah, no. All right. But yeah, I guess there's a few more things I should do. Check out this weird research that just gives you, supposedly from crude oil, gives you more refined oil without also, yes, is that maybe what it's supposed to do? Is that supposed to remove the hydrogen if you have some kind of production that only needs refined oil? Is that so that you can get refined oil without also getting extra hydrogen that you can't get rid of? Let's see. No, not you. Fluid storage, no. Where's... Is it just you? No, where's the one for crude oil? There you are. Yes. Yeah. So you have crude oil, gives you 2 refined oil and 1 hydrogen, and then you use this to turn that 1 hydrogen into refined oil, or sorry, 2 refined oil then 1 hydrogen, add a bit of coal, and you get just refined oil. And I'm going to ignore that it says that you should take crude oil and process it with hydrogen and coal. Because, well, I won't know for certain until I research this and actually build this to figure out. Yeah, what that means now that you can get just hydrogen, I think. No, this one gives you extra graphite. But yeah, this should make some perfect ratio builds very possible. You just need to add some coal, and everything should be fine. But anyway, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm not really sure, other than this, if there's anything left to do in the game until they add enemies and then eventually release 1.0. Whatever form that will take, I have no idea. But yeah, enemies should be fun, potentially. Could be very chaotic, though. If you have some place like this, like if your cluster looks like this, and then all of a sudden all of your planets gets invaded at the same time, that could get dicey. It could be problematic to build defenses for everything. So maybe one should start a new game when that's added. Also, there have been a number of biomes added as well that you can't experience unless you start a new game. So that's also a thing. But yeah, for now, ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, I've been Calmputer, this has been Dyson's Web Program, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.